After a very successful P9 model for 2016 and Mate 9 model later that year, Huawei presents now a new flagship model for 2017, P10. The phone was presented in February 2017 and brings several improvements in comparison to last year's model, including better main camera sensors, improved chipset, and increased capacity of battery. This model too has dual rear camera, but this time developed in partnership with Leica. Front camera kept the same resolution, but some changes were made with its sensors. Previous model used high silicon Kirin 955 chipset, which proved to be quite good when compared to others on the market. Chipset installed in this model is the one used in Mate 9, Kirin 960 chipset. What's characteristic for Huawei models is that while their processor performance is equivalent to other brands, graphic processor is usually behind. P10 comes in several colors: Mystic Silver, Rose Gold, Graffiti Black, Dazzling Gold, Dazzling Blue and Greenery. P10 has all the features of modern flagship and looks like one too. How did it do on our test? See in the rest of the clip. One of the most important features of any flagship is its display. P10 has a bit smaller display in comparison to last year's model, which doesn't make it necessarily a disadvantage. Its screen diagonal is 5.1 inches, while the resolution remained the same, Full HD. Full HD remains exclusive for P10 Plus and Mate 9, although other brands already had it in their last year's models. That could be viewed as an advantage, as a matter of fact, because lower resolution means a longer battery life. Same resolution with a smaller panel comes with a little bump in pixels per inch, and this time it reaches 432. IPS LCD technology was used with this model as well, which produces up to 16.7 million shades of color. Screen protection was improved, so now it uses Corning Gorilla 5 glass. Images on display are sharp, with clear colors and excellent contrast. Sun visibility is good as well, especially if you use automatic brightness setting that uses sensor on front side of the phone. Results are impressive for IPS LCD display. As we already saw with P9 and Mate 9, P10 has dual rear camera. Sensors are the same as in Mate 9. Well-known dual Leica camera, 2.0 version. It uses 12 megapixel color sensor as well as 12 megapixel monochrome sensor. Optical image stabilization is available only on color sensor. Cameras work in sync in a way that monochrome sensor catches all the important details, while color sensor captures colors in order to get 12 megapixel color pictures. For now, in low light conditions, P10 got double LED diode. Other camera options include portrait mode, pro mode, geotagging, HDR, panorama, smile and face detection. Pictures taken with P10 are simply amazing. Lots of manual settings in Pro mode is additional advantage. Pictures are clear and colors look natural. P10 camera is among top 5 mobile cameras. Videos recorded in 4K is great improvement in comparison to P9 and its Full HD video. Front camera's resolution is 8 megapixels with lens aperture of 1.9. Colors are depicted well, sharpness is great if you take into account that sensors lack autofocus. Photo effects were achieved with software. Videos are recorded in Full HD. Frame rates 30. Inside the phone is Kirin 960 chipset from Mate 9 model. It has 8 processor cores, from which 4 work at 2.4 GHz and the other 4 at 1.8 GHz. Kirin is a direct rival to Samsung Exynos 8895 chipset and Snapdragon 835 chipset. Kirin 960 achieves great results in every CPU benchmark application. Finally, Huawei flagship got a decent GPU. Its Mali G71 MP8 processor. Its latest high silicon solution and its total success for P10's Full HD. Overheating is not a problem for P10 after low and moderate use of the phone. However, after longer gameplay, overheating becomes evident and performance drops. P10 comes with pre-installed Nougat system and Huawei Emotion 5.1 interface. P10 also possesses fingerprint sensor integrated in home button. All types of connections are possible for P10. P10 comes in two versions, single SIM and dual SIM. It's important to mention that P10 supports LTE. Type-C was present in P10 too, but in P10 it has 2.0 version of USB. 3.5mm audio jack comes in the box with earphones. Battery was upgraded as well. It's a lithium-ion battery, non-removable, with capacity of 3200 mAh. After one charge, you can use 3G for 18 hours and around 280 hours in standby. The device supports fast charging, and if you use the original adapter, you'll charge 55% of battery in half an hour. Huawei P10 or Mate 9 Mini as we could call it, showed great promise on our test. Upgrade from last year's model is obvious. New camera settings, better battery capacity and stronger chipset are reasons sufficient enough for you to replace your P9 with this phone. After taking all advantages and disadvantages into account, the answer to the question whether to replace Mate 9 or Mate 9 Pro with P10 becomes obvious. It's a firm no. Everything you have in P10 is already installed in Mate 9 and Mate 9 Pro.